In a quiet living room, a little one sits completely still, propped up with soft pillows. Their eyes are wide, fixed on the bright screen of a tablet. On the screen, a world of impossibly bright colors flashes and moves. A cartoon bus with a cheerful face zips across the scene, followed by a shark family dancing to a fast, repetitive song. The baby's face is a perfect mirror of the chaos. Their tiny eyebrows furrow and then relax with each rapid scene change. Their mouth hangs slightly open, captivated by the relentless stream of movement and sound. It's a scene happening in homes all around the world, every single day. A parent watches from the doorway, a gentle smile on their face. They see their baby looking happy and engaged, and it gives them a precious few minutes to get something done. This moment feels like a small victory. Most parents believe they are giving their child something fun, something educational even. They see the alphabet letters and the counting numbers that flash by. What they don't see is the silent storm brewing inside their baby's developing mind. They don't realize that this seemingly harmless entertainment might be doing more harm than good, setting the stage for future struggles. The concern isn't about being a bad parent. Far from it. This is about being a loving parent in a modern world filled with technology that was never designed for the youngest of minds. We all want what is best for our children. We want them to learn, to be happy, and to be stimulated. But the world of digital entertainment has moved so fast, and our understanding of its impact on infants is only just catching up. The bright colors and catchy songs feel like a gift, a helpful tool. But we need to pause and ask, what is this bright, flashing world truly teaching our babies? It is a quiet worry that many of us feel but struggle to put into words. We see our children become almost hypnotized by these shows, and a small part of us wonders if it's okay. When the screen is turned off, the resulting tears or tantrums can be confusing and upsetting. We might tell ourselves it's just a normal part of being a toddler, but it could be a sign that their brain has been pushed into overdrive, and now the quiet, gentle pace of real life feels boring and slow. It's time we looked closer at what's really happening behind those wide, watching eyes. Imagine your baby's brain as a magnificent growing garden. In the first 3 years of life, this garden grows faster than at any other time. It is an astonishing period of development. Scientists tell us that a baby's brain makes more than 1 million new connections every single second. Think about that. Every sight, every sound, every touch, and every smell is like a seed being planted, helping to build the complex network that will support all future learning, behavior, and health. This is the foundation for their entire life, being built right now, in these precious early years. So, what are the best seeds for this incredible garden? It's not complicated or expensive. The brain learns best from real three-dimensional experiences. It learns from the loving expression on your face when you smile or talk. It learns from the sound of your voice as you sing a gentle lullaby or read a story. It thrives on the feeling of your touch during a warm cuddle or a fun, tickly game. Playing with simple wooden blocks, feeling the texture of a soft blanket, or watching a leaf fall from a tree. These are the powerful, real-world inputs that help those million connections form in strong, healthy ways. This type of learning is slow, patient, and interactive. When your baby coos, you coo back. When they reach for a toy, you help them grasp it. This back-and-forth interaction, often called serve and return, is like a beautiful dance between you and your child. It teaches them about communication, relationships, and how the world works. It builds trust and security. These moments are rich with emotional and sensory information that a screen simply cannot provide. The human connection is the superfood for a baby's growing brain, providing all the essential nutrients it needs to flourish. Real-world play helps a baby understand cause and effect. When they drop a block, it makes a sound and lands on the floor. When they splash in the bath, water gets everywhere. These simple lessons are fundamental. They are learning about gravity, physics, and their own ability to influence the world around them. This active, hands-on exploration builds critical thinking skills and a healthy attention span. The real world responds to them in a predictable, meaningful way. This is the calm, steady nourishment their brain was designed to receive. preparing them for a lifetime of learning and discovery. Now let's contrast that gentle, real-world learning with the experience of watching a fast-paced cartoon. Think of popular shows like Cocomelon, Baby Shark, or even The Adventures in Paw Patrol. These programs are designed to grab and hold attention using intense stimulation. The colors are hyper-saturated and flash brightly. The scenes often change every 2 to 3 seconds, a pace far faster than anything a baby would experience in real life. The music is loud, repetitive, and engineered to be endlessly catchy, creating a constant, high-energy environment that never lets up. This relentless pace can overwhelm a baby's developing brain. Their brain, which is trying to build a foundation for focus, is instead being trained to expect constant, rapid changes. It's like trying to build a tower of blocks during an earthquake. The constant barrage of lights, sounds, and quick cuts doesn't give the brain time to process what it is seeing. There is no serve and return. The screen provides information in a one-way flood, and the baby is just a passive receiver. This can make it very difficult for them to later develop the ability to concentrate on a single, slower task, like listening to a story or building with toys. You can think of it this way. The baby's brain gets stuck craving that high level of excitement. When the screen is turned off, the real world can suddenly feel incredibly dull and slow by comparison. The gentle colors of their bedroom, the quiet sound of their own play, or the patient pace of a picture book can't compete with the digital fireworks they just witnessed. This is why many children become irritable, fussy, or have a full-blown tantrum when screen time ends. Their brain is essentially going through withdrawal from an intense sensory high, and it doesn't know how to cope with the sudden shift to normal life. This process is linked to a chemical in the brain called dopamine. Dopamine is a feel-good chemical that is released when we experience something pleasurable. The intense stimulation from these fast shows can cause a big rush of dopamine. The brain starts to want more and more of that feeling, which is why children will often ask for these shows again and again. It creates a cycle of craving and reward that can be hard to break. The natural, gentle pleasures of everyday life, which release dopamine in smaller, healthier doses, may no longer feel as rewarding. As parents, it's important to learn how to spot the signs of overstimulation in our little ones. These signs can sometimes be subtle and might be mistaken for normal toddler behavior, but they often appear in a pattern connected to screen use. One of the most common signs is intense crying or a meltdown when a show is turned off. It's more than just simple disappointment. It's a sign that their nervous system is overwhelmed and cannot regulate itself. They may have trouble calming down for a long time afterward, seeming inconsolable no matter what you do to comfort them. Another key sign is a change in their play habits. A child who is overstimulated by screens might show less interest in their regular toys. Blocks, puzzles, and dolls may seem boring to them. They might flit from one activity to another, unable to settle and focus on anything for more than a few moments. Their attention span, which should be slowly growing, can actually become shorter. They may seem constantly restless or wired, even when it's time to wind down. This can be particularly noticeable in the evenings, leading to significant difficulties with sleep. The science behind this is becoming clearer. The rapid scene changes and constant sensory input can disrupt the development of the brain's prefrontal cortex. This is the part of the brain responsible for executive functions like attention, impulse control, and emotional regulation. When a baby's brain is constantly exposed to overstimulation, it doesn't get the chance to practice focusing or calming itself down. This can lead to long-term challenges with concentration in school and managing their emotions. Sleep can also be severely affected, as the blue light from screens can suppress the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells our bodies it's time to sleep. Furthermore, this constant state of high alert can make a child more irritable and prone to mood swings. Their nervous system is essentially stuck in a state of fight or flight, even after the screen is off. They may be quicker to anger, quicker to cry, and generally seem more emotionally fragile. It's not a reflection of their personality. It's a physiological response to an environment that is too much, too fast, and too loud for their developing systems to handle. Recognizing these signs is the first crucial step toward helping your child find their balance again. The good news is that it is never too late to make a positive change, and the baby's brain is wonderfully resilient. You can gently guide your child back to a calmer state by making small, consistent adjustments to their daily routine. You don't have to eliminate screens entirely overnight. Instead, start by swapping out the fast-paced shows for slower, more gentle programming. Look for shows with longer scenes, quieter music, and a calmer pace. These can provide a transition away from hyperstimulation without creating a sudden void, helping your child's brain to gradually adjust. The next step is to fill their day with rich, real-world play. Bring out the simple toys blocks, stacking rings, and shape sorters. Get down on the floor and play with them. Your engagement is the magic ingredient. Read books together every day, pointing to the pictures and using different voices for the characters. Sing songs with hand motions, like Itsy Bitsy Spider or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. These activities build attention, language skills, and most importantly, your bond. Spending time outside, even just for a few minutes in the garden, offers a world of natural sensory experiences that are calming and restorative. Creating predictable routines is also incredibly powerful for a child's brain. A consistent routine for waking up, meals, playtime, and bedtime helps their nervous system feel safe and secure. It tells their brain what to expect next, which reduces anxiety and makes it easier for them to regulate their emotions. A calming bedtime routine in particular, like a warm bath, a quiet story, and a gentle cuddle, can work wonders for improving sleep. As you introduce these changes, you will begin to see wonderful results. Sleep may become deeper and more restful. Moods may become more stable and cheerful. You will likely notice your child's ability to play independently for longer periods. Their attention span will grow, and you will see them become deeply engaged with a single toy or activity. You will see more smiles, more giggles, and more of the beautiful back-and-forth interactions that build your connection. Remember, you are your child's best teacher and their favorite toy. The connection they have with you is the most powerful tool for their learning and well-being. If you are ever worried about your child's development or behavior, please don't hesitate to speak with your doctor or health visitor. They are there to support you on this incredible journey.